What's up, everyone? Icy Gains here. I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday, and I hope you guys had a great trading week this past week. We're going to be reviewing two stocks and what happened with them. First one is going to be SPY, second one is going to be Tesla. If you follow me on TikTok, you must have already seen that on Thursday night I called out the SPY breakout, and I gave you guys the whole breakdown on what to look for so that you could get calls or puts depending on what SPY would have done, right? And for Tesla, we're going to go into the big move I am expecting going into this week and the following week. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so I wanted to show you this chart pattern here on Google in Investopedia. This is where I like to tell people that it is possible to trade, to have success in the stock market. It's not just random, coincidence, having luck. It's not. It's actually a skill that you could develop, that you could get better at, and it's just another skill. And this is just something where when you're trying to improve your game in trading, you want to be learning the chart patterns. You want to be learning the candles, the volume, the movement, what the market sentiment is. There's a lot of things that goes into becoming a better trader, becoming a better stock market investor. Here, you can see that this is the ascending triangle pattern. You can see on top that there is a clear resistance level, and you can see that in the bottom, the lower trend line, this is forming the ascending triangle. So what are the two possible outcomes from this chart? Well, if the stock breaks out of this resistance level, then most likely it's going to have a strong upside move. But on the other end, if this, let's say the stock ended up breaking lower than the bottom trend line, that means that the stock failed to break out to the upside, and more likely than not, it's going to have a strong downside move. Let's see how the SPY chart compares to this pattern here. It's going to be quite crazy. Boom. So this SPY chart looked identical to that chart pattern. That quickly told me to pay attention, keep this on the lookout. And that's why I posted it on TikTok right after jiu-jitsu practice, I think. And I had to share it. And not to my surprise, on Friday morning, SPY quickly bounced from the trend line from the 689, broke out of 690, which was what I had mentioned in the TikTok video. That's where you would have gotten calls. And look how much SPY ended up shooting upwards. You can see SPY went from 689 all the way to 695 and closed just under 694, which is a great day, just a great bullish day on Friday. And before we move on, I also want to share how I review charts, how I go back and try to see what I could have caught if I missed anything. Well, when I was reviewing this chart, I also noticed these beautiful hangman or shooting star candles. And what do these candles represent? Well, these candles are bearish candles, meaning more likely than not, the next few days will be bearish. There's going to be downside. And little do you know, there was downside here, right? And there was downside here, the same candle. It happened again. It's like historical. Like if the same candle occurs, same candle close, more likely than not, the same move is gonna happen following that candle, and it happened. All right, on to the next one. Tesla. Why am I looking at Tesla? Why is it so interesting for me? All right. So Tesla is actually trading very close to the support line. It's a under underlying trend line in a channel that I noticed. So here, this is also a skill that you develop when you review your charts. The more you look over the charts, look over stock charts, this is when you start to pick up on different things. Here, I was able to pick up on a uptrend channel. And what do I mean by that? On TradingView, I use this tool called the parallel channel. So instead of having to draw two different trend lines, this parallel channel tool actually is super nice. I am able to just draw one, and from there, I could just pop it up, and the parallel channel gets created. And that's very helpful. So here you could easily tell that Tesla has been um, respecting that lower level, this level right here. It touched it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So more than 10 times. That is a strong support level. And if you've seen my stock market for beginners series, the 5 episodes, you would know that what levels mean and what makes a level strong versus weak. Here we have 10 touches. That is a strong level. So what do I see coming in this next week? Well, since Tesla hit this lower level, I'm expecting a huge bounce back up to this channel. And more likely than not, I do expect Tesla to break out of the previous highs, to break out and make new highs. So I think there is a bullish run that Tesla could go into, just from from previous bounces. So right here it touched 424. It's already at 445. On Monday, I would be interested in getting any type of dip buy. So I hope Tesla does give us a better opportunity to buy a cheaper contract. So I would be interested in any calls, for sure, 470 calls and 490 calls, so that I could hold it for the bigger run. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little bit quick, but very informational, so that you could catch Tesla's move this upcoming week and review how you could have caught SPY's move this past Friday. If you don't follow me on TikTok already, I do post day-to-day market updates, and sometimes you're going to get banger calls like this one with SPY. And also, stay tuned, because tomorrow, episode 6 is going to be dropping, which is going to be the finale, the last episode for the Stock Market for Beginners series on my YouTube channel. And you don't want to miss it. Very soon, I am going to lock up those episodes and make them private. Those will be only available for Discord members. Which, again, if you haven't joined the Discord and you're interested, comment down below, message me. The Discord is totally free. We are building the Discord full of members that are excited, that are into the stock market, and are just trying to have fun. So there's no reason not to join. Let's get it. Let's get it together. And as always, IC Gains got your back. Let's go.